What's up people, what's up? So today I'm going to show you 3 different ways to mount your Wash FX to your setup. I do get a lot of questions on my Instagram when I post pictures of my setup, or also when I do my gig logs. So I'm going to show you guys 3, maybe 4 different ways that I do, or maybe ways that you can do it yourself. So with that said, let me show you how I mount my Wash FX to my setup. Alright people, so the first thing that I'm going to do is show you how I mount it on a tripod. With that, you're going to need these clamps. These clamps, I think they're about 1.5 inch. I got this a long time ago. I can't remember if I got them from Global Trust or where I got them from, but I know they do have them on Amazon. So if I find the link, I'll post it. These are I think they're called mini, but there's 2 kinds. There's one that's super tiny that might not fit all of the tripods. And this is I believe was the 1.5 inch. The 2 inch clamps are the ones for when you have totems from Global Trust. So what I do, I grab one of these. Hopefully you guys can see. And I attach it to a regular tripod. Just your regular typical tripod. You can do it with one. And of course, go as high as you can with your tripod. Raise it up as high as it goes. A good 8 feet high will be good enough. Aim it up to the ceiling. Don't aim it down to the guest. I know it looks good on our side, but most of the time we're blinding people. So aim it up. If you have a white ceiling on the place that you're DJing at, that's going to illuminate everything nicely down. So that's one way. Number 1, tripod with a clamp. Let's go to number 2. We'll be hanging 2 of these on one tripod. All right, so the next thing is to mount 2 Wash FX into one tripod. And what you need is one of these dual speaker mount. The one I have, that you guys can see right here, is from the OnStage brand. So normally what I do, I put it on the tripod. I actually do it like this, so that way I don't want to be showing the logo. So let me put the camera down and just put 2 of the Wash FX on it. So we have one Wash FX mounted already on the dual speaker mount. The other one, same thing. Just get the clamp. And mount it. So the last thing we need to do is clean up everything. We're gonna hook up power cords and just run one down the bottom. So there's only like one wire showing. So one big thing you guys always gotta do, make sure your wires are as clean as possible. And your Wash FX should be always facing up. Best way if you can do, aim them to the ceiling. That will give it a nice wash. If you have to, let's say you're outside, outdoors, or the venue has black ceilings, it's not going to reflect nice. You might be able to reflect it on the walls on the side, or if you have to, just aim it down to the guests, which is not the best thing to do. It does look good on our side, but most of the times people are getting blinded. All right, so another option, this is also kind of the same thing. If you don't have a tripod, which a lot of people are staying away from tripods, is to get yourself a gravity stand or any other type of lighting stands. See how much clean that looks too? The wires are nicely clean on the back. And let me show you guys how I do that. Alright guys, so what I recommend for you to get is a nice, well I have different ways that I normally wire, but get yourself a nice long power cord. And that one from here, all you have to do is plug one of them in and run the one to the bottom to your to the wall or to wherever you normally hook up your setup. If you have one plugged in right here, this one's going to send signal to the other one. Of course, we're going to put tape behind it. Everything's from behind this, right? So nothing's going to be showing from the front. You know, clean up the wires as much as you can. That one goes here. That one will get taped right there as well, and we just bring one wire all the way down. This is just a little extra tip that I like to give anybody that's starting out, to hide your wires as much as you can, so nothing is really showing. And then the DMX, you can use DMX donors. If you don't have DMX donors, same thing. Just plug in a DMX cable, bring it down, and hide the cables as much as you can. Again, right here, this one will be taped down just like that. Right. So from the front, nobody can see the cables. Same thing as this one, the one that's getting power all the way down, running down from the bottom, all the way down. You get the idea. All right, so let's do another setup. This is pretty similar to the one with the tripod. The difference is that we're just using the Chauvet flex stand. All right, so another option that I normally do too, most your speakers will have some kind of mounting screw, something's on the sides right here, or this one does happen to have one right on the handle, which works perfectly. I do not remember the exact measurement of the screw type right here. If I remember it, I'll put it on the bottom of the description, but if not, you can always check on your actual speaker and find out what type of screw size that is. So with the screw, what I do, just get it on here. I usually just hand tighten, and then I do have if I want to tighten it up even more, once I have the center. Once again, try to mount, aim it pointing to the ceiling, only to the bottom if you really have to, if there's nothing else, if you're outdoors. But your speaker should always be nice and high. Let me put it on a tripod so that way you guys can see how that looks. All right, so as you guys can see, this is how it will look if you have it on your speaker. And it's not bad. Sometimes we don't have a lot of space when we go to events. They give us a small little corner, so that always works nice if you don't have nowhere else to put your tripod for your lights, or even a lighting stand like the Chauvet flex stand. So that's another option. Again, aim it as high as you can. If you're gonna be indoors, outdoors, aim it down, to give you some lighting. And for a bonus tip, I'm gonna show you guys one more different way to mount your wash effects. All right, and for a bonus tip, you guys can also mount it on your collapsible totems if you have one. You guys know they do come in with the adapter if you want to mount a speaker, but it's the same size as a regular tripod mount, or like a gravity stand, or what is it, the Chauvet flex stand. So that thing works perfectly with the same type of clamp, and you can mount your wash effects on top of a totem like that. All right, people, so I'm gonna end this video right now. Hopefully you guys find it helpful. For the people that have asked, how I do it, so this is how I do it. And as you guys can tell, it's getting hot in here. I'm sweating already. I'm doing this in the summer. No event today, but I'm getting ready also for tomorrow's event. So with that said, I'm gonna end the video. If you guys like it, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And let me know, like I said, if you guys need me to do anything else. If not, check out the other videos that I've done. There's usually people that when they ask me questions, I usually just try to do a video response. The last one was is to help out beginner DJs how to set up, how to connect their equipment. So with that said, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.